Welcome. Hope you're having a beautiful, blessed day. And as we start, the two top cards I have on this deck before I even begin to shuffle them, I see warm welcome and workplace. Now with these two cards, W is important, warm welcome and workplace. And W is not a common letter that you know. So for three to be together, I think that's important. Your name or whoever is involved may have the first and last name, or first or last name, or nickname that starts with a W. Doesn't have to be, but that just stood out to me. Three W's, or www.com. Maybe this workplace involves an online business. Okay, so it says warm welcome, nurture relationships and allow love to guide you, lead with heart at the workplace. So maybe you're not feeling, or you are feeling a lot of love in the workplace. Maybe what you do makes you feel full of love. Maybe you work for yourself. Maybe you're in a corporate office and it just so happens that your team is always looking out for each other and you feel welcome. Kind of like Cheers, where everybody knows your name. So it could be that kind of atmosphere. Okay. Okay. I have to take it. It says, don't chase this. I said I had to take it because I didn't really want to take it. I wanted all the cards to be flowing in a beautiful, positive direction. We will see. Maybe it still will. When one woman strikes at the heart of another, she seldom misses. Okay. Let's keep going. Wow. You gotta love how it flew out, especially because it's Archangel Michael. And that flew out on when one woman strikes at the heart of another, she seldom misses. That was no accident the way that flew out. Okay. Brother, sister. Butterfly. Sudden change. Okay, transformation. This is a Scorpio full moon. We're still in range of it. So butterfly, sudden change, transformation. Something's moving. Okay. So workplace, you feel welcome. It's a warm, whether it's because you're getting paid and that warms you up, or the people, like I said, or the work you do is just like, it feels right. It feels at home. So that's your work life. But with your personal or love life, it's saying don't chase this. And you have like an endless cycle here is what I'm taking from that image I drew. And I don't even know why I put it there at the time. Just like in the zone. So, and that's involving a woman, another woman, like a third party or such, who is really good at what she does as far as in, I won't say good at what she does. She usually has experience in this game of love, entanglement, or competition. I'll put it that way. And you are not, is what I'm getting from this, but maybe you are involved somehow. So Spirit saying don't chase someone who may be mixed up in this kind of, like, just walk away from it. Instead of going toward it, walk away from a situation like this, because it involves something that Archangel Michael's protecting you from. You don't need to be involved. And then we have brother and sister. And changes for you. Maybe there's sudden change coming in for a sibling of yours, or for a relationship between you and your brother, or you and your sister. So let me get that tarot on each one. Okay, as I broke it, I get the Queen of Cups and Judgment. Okay. Maybe you are very loving and kind and you're using good judgment. Or this is an awakening moment for you as the Queen of Cups. For workplace, we get Three of Swords. Okay. So it's heartbreaking for you, but it says warm welcome. Nurture relationships. That's not what I thought you'd get. Allow love to guide you. Lead with your heart, even though your heart is broken here. And it's at the workplace, or it involves the workplace. But Spirit's saying still lead with your heart and allow love to guide you, even though your heart is broken in the workplace. Okay, don't chase something that's a vicious cycle involving a woman who seldom misses when she strikes. Okay, and Archangel Michael, maybe you are a male. Or whoever you are, you're involved with maybe this woman who seldom strikes, who seldom misses when she strikes at the heart. Oh, and you may be protected from her. This could be a situation where you're being protected from someone that you might be going after. Rejection is God's protection type of moment. Archangel Michael there to protect you from this person. Let's get one on both of these. Yes, Queen of Cups. This is you. Whether you are masculine or feminine, or this is a relationship between two feminine something. But yeah, Queen of Cups. Archangel Michael's protecting you and that broken heart. Okay? And what about this brother, sister in this change? Seven of Pentacles. And change and investment of energy. Maybe you and your siblings are going to invest energy. Let me get one more on that. Wow, Nine of Swords. So this maybe wasn't a good investment of time and energy with your siblings. And there's going to be a change. And you may be confused right now with this Seven of Cups. But Spirit's saying lead with your heart. That's the override. And maybe you feel like not doing that because maybe your heart has been getting you in trouble with your siblings, with your love life, with work. But Archangel Michael on the scene, you're in good hands. So keep leading with your heart because that's what the divine wants you to do. Okay, I'll take what's on top here of this deck. What ended up on top, which would be at the bottom of the deck type of thing. Enclosed haven, create personal space, physically and mentally for growth and well-being. Set boundaries. That was the overriding message of my last reading today. Self-focus and self-growth. So this could be the energy of today. For whoever I'm speaking to, or many of you. Setting boundaries, whether it's at work, in your romantic life, or with your family. Don't let people cross your boundaries. Let's get one from here to reflect this reading. You too. Wow. And the two that came out, North Node and South Node. So this is a situation clearly where you are in your North Node and you're surrounded by people in their South Node. Allow lessons and experiences to unfold at their own pace and trust that each step is a necessary part of your soul's evolution and part of your self-discovery, self-focus, self-discovery, self-love, self-nourishment, self-growth. These are words that are popping up today like hotcakes, popcorn, like, I mean, I don't know. It's just like coming up. All right. And then with South Node, we have be vigilant about old patterns that may hinder your progress and embrace the lessons they offer. Integrate that wisdom into your present and future. Yeah. But don't allow it to hold you back. Don't allow it to hold you back or hinder you any longer is what I'm getting. And this Scorpio full moon is shedding that. We're releasing anything. That's what the affirmation I heard was very powerful today. I release what no longer serves me or holds me back. If you could even just say that throughout the day, either verbally, like expressing it outwardly, or just inwardly, just saying it to yourself. All right, angels, let's get one final message for this reading. Light worker. Yes, you are. Absolutely. If you're in your North Node, I don't know. Maybe it's possible to be in your North Node without being a light worker. As a light worker, your energy is offering. Understand that it is not necessary for you to be a teacher, healer, or guide to serve the light. You are simply serving by existing in alignment. That's what this is about. Honoring yourself, your soul, loving yourself, setting boundaries so you can remain that light. You know, kind of like a lighthouse. It can only shine when you're in alignment. So to be that lighthouse, you got to put up those boundaries. Set boundaries. And with that, I will see you in the next reading.